Welcome to your number one source of weekly Atlassian news. Today we talk about Trello filters, the Agile ITSM event by Atlassian, changes to the backlog panel, request type templates in JSM. Then we have some goodness for developers, the Realm migration functionality for Connect. After, we look at Jira email batching, the weekly events roundup, and article of the week about teamwork. And we'll close it all off with some partner and community news. Hi, we're your hosts, Biro and Nikki from Appfire. Appfire helps teams collaborate effectively with the apps that make work flow. I feel that it's every single week we're doing this, and we've been doing this for more than 2 years, over 100 episodes, and I'm excited every single time we do Monday Coffee. I don't know why, it's a hype.
So, because you always discover something new, right? And there's so many changes. I can't believe that every week we report on so many news. Such a big company. A lot of it happening. So let's have a look on Trello. We didn't talk about the Trello updates for a while, and Trello is now introducing a new board level card activity filters, enabling you to focus on cards active within the last week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or cards with no activity. This feature helps highlight the most important tasks so you don't miss out on anything important. But that's not all. The card aging power-up will be phased out due to these new filters because it becomes redundant. The transition starts on May 30th, and the power-up will be removed from all boards by 30th July.
You think there were I suppose there weren't a lot of people using that power-up.
Oh, but it just becomes redundant because they introduced the feature in the app, and I think that Power Up was from Trello.
Oh, okay. So it was feature parity in a sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah. Right. Well, next up, Akshay Anand, Principal Solution Engineer at Atlassian, recently presented on the importance of Agile ITSM at the Service Desk and ITSM Support Show. Do watch the full session, but to summarize, he talks about agile methods becoming critical in development and organizations, requiring ITSM service management teams to adapt or risk becoming obsolete. Agile ITSM is emphasizing flexible and responsive operations and facilitates swift innovation amid changes. Key components include transparency, frequent inspections, and adaptability. Also, team-centric autonomy coupled with alignment fosters collaboration across projects. However, the shift to agility may encounter challenges such as need for management support, limitation of traditional solutions, and planning for unplanned work. And he rounds it all up talking about Jira Service Management designed to integrate agile principles into IT operation workflows, which can facilitate this transition. So it's a super interesting presentation to watch in its entirety. So we invite you to do so.
Well, I have a really, really interesting update, a new feature to Jira Backlog, so let's have a look at it. This August, Atlassian's Jira will introduce a change to the Backlog Epic panel in the company-managed projects. The panel will now use an Epic's issue status category rather than Epic status. This change improves usability, allowing you to see all relevant epics in one place, even those that are marked as done, in case they have some of their child issues open. You might want to do a little cleanup in your Jira instance so you're not surprised by a massive list of done epics that suddenly appear in the panel. So check out the post with a step-by-step on how to do the cleanup and prepare for this new feature. Really interesting, I think useful, but it's definitely worth checking what epics are going to appear in that panel all of a sudden after this change.
That's what usually happens with these kind of features. You all of a sudden bombarded with. But was this a big request, feature request?
I'm not really sure, but I think it's quite useful because you really want to know what what's the definition of done of an epic should be that the child issues are done as well, right? So I think from this perspective, it's useful.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, let's move on to some more developer news. Atlassian has released a preview of Realm migration for Connect apps, enabling the movement of customer data between regions. This feature aids in data residency compliance, as 80% of Atlassian's enterprise cloud customers rate this as extremely important. Developers are encouraged to integrate the new migration lifecycle endpoints and the data residency migration hook into their descriptors. Current supported regions include Europe, United States, Australia, Germany, and Singapore. It's a continuation, an addition to the whole data residency support that Atlassian has been providing for app vendors, and with good reason, right? Their customers want their data, not just Jira, Confluence, and the main products. They want the extensions, the extended data to be held in the regions where they need to be compliant with.
Absolutely. I would be quite interested, from my perspective, on the numbers of how many customers are using the data residency features on the Atlassian, because I think that would be helpful to make the decisions on whether to prioritize or no. But I know that this is the future, and probably every app will eventually need to have this. Well, interesting. I have an early access program on the list. Atlassian is launching an early access program for a new feature in Jira Service Management, the request type templates that are aimed to simplify and speed up the request type creation by providing a library of customized build templates. You can preview, select, and customize templates based on your needs. And to learn more or join the program, have a look at the community post. Another early access.
Yes. What can I say?
What can I say? Well, I can say I find it very interesting because in the past we weren't really talking about that many early access programs, if you remember. So it looks like Atlassian is moving more and more towards testing their bigger releases on their, with their power users, which are in the community usually. So I think that's really good.
No, it's a good sign to have all of these early access. It means we're getting a peek of what's coming early, and that can also mean changes and improvements before the general availability. Right, let's see what's on the menu for events this week. Atlassian is running 2 webinars this week. First, join the Accelerate Software Development with Value Stream Management webinar tomorrow. Learn about enterprise adoption of this strategy and its results from a recent survey with a live Q&A session for further insights. And secondly, you can participate in building great developer experiences, culture, and tools to understand how a positive developer environment enhances team efficiency and customer value. Gain insights from Atlassian's head of engineering and developer evangelist. As for partner events, this Tuesday, catch in person the MetaInf Atlassian Day 2023, a 3-day live event in Budapest, Hungary, featuring keynotes, vendor presentations, and workshops on the Atlassian ecosystem. And then slice through ITSM challenges with Jira Service Management and Pizza, a live webinar by Expium LLC on June 8th, offering an introduction to Jira Service Management, showcasing real life use cases, and providing free pizza. And we'll keep it short this week, as I'm planning to mention a couple of events in the partner and community section as well. I saw you when I said pizza. You went like, pizza? Where?
I just realized that I react to the word pizza the same way Peanut reacts to the word chicken. Chicken?
No,
Bowl?
let her. She's tired. She
Well,
slept too much.
yeah.
She's tired.
I was having a technical issues here and you said pizza. I was like, woo! I would love to have some. I remember last week we were talking about the emails. There's a huge update now coming to how Jira sends the email notifications so you don't get that spammed. A lot of people are complaining that Jira might be a little bit too talkative on the email side. So Atlassian is investing in improving that. So this is a really great improvement that is coming to Jira email batching feature. The new feature batches Jira notifications into a single email instead of sending individual emails for each update to help you unclutter your inbox. The update applies to issues created, updated, assigned, commented on, and transitioned. The new feature is expected to improve the usability of Jira emails by making the notification process more manageable. I can see how that's really, really useful. When I was starting as a QA in one company, we actually needed to read every single Jira notification email that we had to make sure that you don't miss on anything, because it was a little bit more waterfall approach to deliver software. So there wasn't that much communication between the management, QA, and the developer team, and everything was basically done through the Jira tickets, and you needed to read those notifications to stay updated. So very, very useful.
Yeah, I hope that they allow for flexibility there in order to, if you want to read all of the notifications, you still can, right?
Oh, it's going to be batched in a single email. So it's just going to be like a less emails for you, but you still get all the updates.
Okay, that's important.
Okay, and I have an article for the week now, before we go to the partner news. It's quite interesting one.
Okay.
So Atlassian in this article highlights the power of teamwork inspired by book Teamwork Makes the Dream Work by John Maxwell. They appreciate the book's explanation of teamwork's history, dreaming big, and the 10 C's of successful teams. But the reason why I picked this article is because there is a really, really great video. So they were basically digging into how this now cheesy corporate quote, teamwork makes a dream work, even came to be. And there is this book, Teamwork Makes a Dream Work, from 2002. But they were digging a little bit deeper, and they figured out that there was this campaign by a New York Mets, basically baseball team, in 1986 for the World Championship, and it's a song. And they sing there like, teamwork makes a dream work. And it's amazing. I definitely recommend watching the video. I actually like the song. It's very well done.
I feel that I should stay away from that because I might die of cringe.
No,
anyways,
you would be singing it in your head the whole day. Please go watch the video.
Right, let's move on to the last section, which is the partner and community news. And we start with Jira Day 2023, Europe's largest Atlassian-related event, is set for October 17 to 18 in Krakow, Poland. Attendees will explore topics like ITSM, Agile, DevOps, and Cloud through expert-led discussions. Don't miss this opportunity for collaboration and inspiration in the Atlassian universe. Then, really cool news. Our buddy Alex from Ape Tech Tutorials is undertaking a massive feat and organizing the Summer of Atlassian 2.0. His Summer of Atlassian 2.0 will deliver over 70 videos across 100 days covering Jira software, Confluence, ITSM, Agile, and project management within Jira. Each week features expert interviews from the Atlassian community. The series will also feature live streams, product reviews, and recommendations to help make better team budget decisions. Alex's goals with this initiative include reaching 10,000 subscribers and doubling monthly views. At the caliber and wealth of content he's putting out for our community, I'm sure these goals are easy to achieve. But if you haven't yet, do check his YouTube channel out and subscribe for a flood of Atlassian content coming your way this summer. And we'll close it off by highlighting another awesome ACE event. Attend the Atlassian community event at Atlassian's Austin office on June 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. Gain valuable insights from expert presentation by Becky Schwartz on custom charts for Jira and Confluence, and Lorenzo, who will deliver a yet-to-be-disclosed insightful talk. And that's about it for partner news.
Awesome. Well, that was quite eventful week. A lot of news. So I hope that you enjoyed. Definitely go watch the video in the article of the week. I hope that Biro is gonna play it in the end of the Monday Coffee, probably no. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Monday Coffee by Appfire, and not to miss on the latest and greatest, don't forget to follow us on the LinkedIn as well. We will see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.